Okay, so we're in Chapter 6, it's the step-by-step tutorial for SPSS Basics, second edition on page 61. And as mentioned, step 12, we're going to analyze this data. So we click on Analyze, and from the Analyze menu, we'll choose Descriptive Statistics, and that was step 13. In step 14, we're going to go ahead and choose Explore to then explore our data here. Step 15, we're going to select our attitude toward tobacco for analysis. It's here on our dependent list. And step 16, we're also going to choose number of cigarettes smoked. So we're going to look at these two separate variables. And then step 17, we're going to go ahead and say OK. Now here's where the output from our window becomes more interesting because we want to see what it says. So it's doing the analysis right now. In particular, we're going to be interested in the mean and in the median for our two variables. So first off, I'm just going to go ahead and make the window a little bit bigger for you to view. We're provided a summary of cases. So for attitude towards tobacco, we had 20 people and no one was missing. And for number of cigarettes smoked, again, we have this data for 20 people and no missing values. For the attitude towards tobacco, we have a mean of 5.3. So the mean for attitude towards tobacco is 5.3. That was the numerical average. And for the median was 5.5. And the median is the middle value in a ranked distribution. So our mean of 5.3 and our median of 5.5, those both give us an idea of what is typical. So the typical attitude towards tobacco is somewhere, can be described either with the mean or with the median. And as mentioned, they're fairly similar. For number of cigarettes smoked, the mean is 20.50. The median is 15.5. The mean is numerical average, and remember that it's going to be pulled in the direction of any extreme scores. And we did see some rather large scores in this data set. And that is the reason why this mean is 20.5. The median simply is the middle value, and in this case might be the more descriptive way or more appropriate way to describe what's typical in terms of number of cigarettes smoked. Let's go ahead and save this output. So we go over to our File drop-down menu, and we can choose Save, and we can call it our file Tobacco and Cigarettes Output. So tobacco and cigarettes, and I'm just going to say Output, and then I will click over here on the Save button. And now that we have saved our output, we can go ahead and close it. And we're back to our SPSS sheet. Having talked about the mean and median, let's just briefly consider the mode. With the mode, if we want to find that out, we go ahead and head over to our Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and we choose Frequencies. Because remember, the mode is the most frequently occurring value. So I'll ask for a frequency distribution for these two and say OK. Here's display frequency tables. And if I want to know for attitude towards tobacco what the mode is, I can see here are the different responses, and the one that had the highest frequency was an 8. So 8 would be the mode in this case for attitude towards tobacco. In terms of number of cigarettes smoked, our other variable, the mode in this case is 8 and also 15 because they both tie having a total of 3. Both of them were the most common response. All right.